Hey guys, what is going on? It's your girl MGFG, and today I am back with another video. And you might be wondering, why do I still have my Christmas holiday skin on? Well, December's not over yet, so I'm going to keep it on for now. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a command-based thing. Now, the last time I did a command-based thing, you guys loved it. It was how to make your very own animations, moving and block animations in Minecraft. And there will be a link in the description if you want to learn about that video, but for today I will be showing you how to create your very own working Ferris wheel. Now, here is the thing. When you think a moving Ferris wheel, you think of the carts moving around and around and around. Now, the only downside about this is the carts are not the thing that moves. I'm going to say that at the very beginning of this, because if this is not what you're looking for, I totally understand, because if you want a Ferris wheel, you want the carts to be moving. This is more of an illusion than actual carts moving themselves, so I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. So I am going to get out of F5 and go over here. As you can see, there's a little note. This is on my server, but as you can see, it says welcome to the Ferris wheel. Note: Ferris wheel works best when other players are farthest away from the ride. It's because it's using the @p command, and it teleports you to each cart going around. So as you can see, there are many carts inside of this, and it just keeps teleporting you from coordinate to coordinate to coordinate throughout this entire thing. Now, when you think about that, that's actually really simple. The hardest part in this, unless coordinate gathering is really hard for you, is probably just building the entire thing. So let me show you what it looks like. So if we go over here and just press this button, as you can see, we are moving. The Ferris wheel is moving. It's more like we're moving, actually. If I show you on F5, you can see that it looks like we're moving. And it gives it a cool effect because the carts are different colors, so it kind of looks like the carts are blinking. But I absolutely love the animation as it goes. There's no really moving animation to this. It's pretty much just your player moving from cart to cart through using the @p command through teleporting. And if you are saying right now, MGFG, what are you talking about? What the heck is @p? What the heck are coordinates? What the heck is teleporting? If you are saying this, you have probably never worked with command blocks before, or you've at least worked with them, but you don't really know much about it. Well, don't worry. I am going to go in depth. And when I say in depth, that means like you just bought your Minecraft, you don't know anything about command blocks, you don't even know how to get yourself a command block. So first of all, let's grab ourselves a command block, which is /give @p_comm, press tab and enter, and you'll get yourself the command block. Now, once we have a command block, first of all, I'm just going to deconstruct this a lot, so I'm just going to break these things and go inside of this. So as you can see, we have redstone coming from this button going all the way down into this area where we have a huge line of command blocks in redstone. Now you might be thinking, what the heck, you said this was simple, and it is. Do not worry. This is so simple and so easy. Every single thing just has a coordinate and a TP @p command in it, so that the person who presses the button who activates all this redstone and commands will get teleported to the specific coordinate. Now, as you can see, each repeater is on a full tick delay. The reason for this is we don't want to be in the cart for just a split second and move on to the next cart. We want to be in the cart for at least maybe a couple seconds and then move on to the next one. Now, if you did not know this, the more ticks a repeater has, the longer it will take to send the signal to this piece of redstone that will activate this command block, and same thing going to every single one of these. Enough lecturing you about command blocks and all the stuff like that. Now comes the fun part: customizing your Ferris wheel. So collect the blocks you want, collect the colors you want, and decide if each cart you want to be different colors or the same color. Here's where the building part comes in. What we're going to do is we're going to place down, maybe somewhere in midair, wherever you want to start out. We're just going to place down one block. Remember, whatever block you want, and then just place down 6 blocks going off of that. Place a block right here, place a block right here, and then break that block. Then you can do the exact same thing, 4 more times. 3 more times actually, until you have a total of 4 that are on the diagonal pattern, and then you can just continue. As you can see, there were 7 blocks right there, so we'll just do 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, diagonal again, until you have a total of 4, 7 one more time, diagonal 4, and then down going 7. And you should have a circle. Now again, you do not have to do the exact measurements I did. You can also make this bigger, smaller, however you want to make this. out of any block you want, and then you can sort of double it on both sides to make it look something like this, and you can add a little stand at the bottom. And then you can create little carts like I am here, make the carts however you want. Once you have your cart built how you want it, you can put it on a bunch of parts throughout your Ferris wheel. Once you have your Ferris wheel all ready, your carts are placed where you want them. Now what we're going to do is start grabbing our coordinates. So what we're going to have to do is press F3 and a bunch of coordinates and stuff like that will pop up. Now what we're going to do first is go to the cart where we want our player to teleport to first. So let's say we want it to teleport here first. We're going to go right in the middle of our cart, right where we want it to be. Go in chat and go right up to this little part where it says block right here. The 1248, 10, negative 542. Look at that number. Obviously, it's probably not going to be the same coordinate as this. Whatever big jumble of numbers is up there, type it in chat. Once you have that, you can do Command A or Control A to highlight it, then Command C, Control C to copy it. And if you want to save it forever, you can always put it in chat. And actually, a good idea is to put it in chat so you can go back and forth in between coordinates. You'll understand why later. So after we do that, we're going to do the exact same thing. Which way do we want our player to go first? I say they go this way first, so we're going to go right here. Make sure we're still on our F3 menu. Type the exact block coordinate that's up in here. That'll be 1242, 14, negative 542. And then once that's all typed in, highlight it, copy it, and put it in chat. And we don't really have to copy it every single time. It's just a habit for me because I've done this so much. So we just continue that process over and over and over again. We're going to do the exact same thing. Put it in chat. Go up in here. Put the coordinate in. Put it in chat. And just keep repeating that process until you made it back down to your very first cart. And once you have typed in your last coordinate in chat, which would be the cart that we started at, we're going to go sort of near the Ferris wheel. Actually, it should be near the Ferris wheel. Very close, actually. Not too far away, not too close. Wherever you feel is good. We're going to start right around here. We can go ahead and get off the F3 menu, and we are going to start what I like to call a command chain. So like I had in that little dome over there, I had like a hologram with some blocks on it that said like welcome to the Ferris wheel and a little note on top of that like I showed in the intro of this video. I'm going to do the exact same thing like that, something like this, and the button will go right here, so we'll just put that block there to memorize where the button would be. So there's the block. What we're going to do is we're going to grab some redstone, which is crucial, and also we're going to grab a redstone repeater, which is also crucial. What we're going to do is place a block going off of that, place some redstone right there. Make sure it's not on the inside, and because there's going to be a block there in the future. Place redstone going down like this, and we're just going to staircase all the way down, and if this is a flatland, go till bedrock. And if it's not till flatland, go exactly 3 blocks down. Now what we're going to do is dig out a big space, just keep digging until we think we have enough room for our giant command chain. That looks like enough room to me, so we're going to go all the way back here, and now we can start on our giant command chain. So what we're going to do is we're going to place a redstone repeater right there, and then go break the bedrock right there and place a command block. So we can do this all in advance, do the exact same thing. Command block, then repeater, command block, then repeater, and so on. Once we have that all the way down to the end of the hole, what we're going to do is we're going to sneak and place redstone on every single command block. Make sure you're sneaking when you place this piece of redstone. So now what we're going to do is gather all our coordinates in the correct way. So what we're going to do is open up chat, do the up arrow past all the commands you did previously. I just did these two. And then we go up to the coordinates. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight that using Command A or Control A. Then what we're going to do is copy it using Command C and or Control C. When I say Command or Control, that just depends on what kind of computer you have. Once we do that, we can always exit out of there, and then we just go inside the command block. So we do /tp at p. So that is the core command in this. Remember this, /tp at p. Then what we're going to do is do a space right there and do Command V or Control V to paste in the coordinate. All we have to do is press done and then do the exact same thing, only open up chat, and that's the command we just did. So what we're going to do is we're going to go one up from that, and what we're going to have to do every time we open up chat is remember how many commands we went past. So we just did the first one, so we have to go to the second one. So highlight it, copy it, and go into this next command block. So /tp at p, Command V, Control V, chat. So we just did the second one. So 1, 2, F3 on the third one, copy it, highlight it, /TP at P, Command V, Control V. Same thing, we just did the third one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, highlight it, copy it, go in the command block, /TP at P, Command V, Control V. And you get the idea. Do that for the entire thing. Once you have made it to your last command and copied it into the command block, you will notice that it's a different command. In this case, I was using world edit earlier, and that was the command I used before I gathered the coordinates. So that's how you know if your coordinates have ended. So after that, all we have to do is either decide if we want our Ferris wheel ride to end there, or we can continue the loop. So to continue the loop, all we have to do is go back to the beginning of the commands. Pretty much don't have to go back down there. We just find where we end it. So it's not there, it's not there, it's not there either. It ends right here. So in this command block is where we will start off the thing once again. So it just went in an entire loop, and what we're going to do is we're going to start up the loop once again. So we're just going to do another loop just by adding the same exact thing and just starting over the coordinates. So just like we started out at the beginning, we just highlight it, copy it, go into it, /TP at P, Command V, Control V, done. Then do the exact same thing, we just did 1, so 2, highlight it, copy it, /TP at P, V, done. And just do that for as many loops as you want. We just made it to the very end of our command chain. Now, as you can see, we are leaving 1 at the end. I did exactly 2 loops for this, because that's how much I feel I need on this ride. You can do 3, 4, 5, however many loops you want. We just don't want the person on the ride feeling sick. So all we have to do now is gather our coordinate for where they want to spawn after the ride. So we're gonna get out of this little hole right here. So let's say we want them to spawn right in front of where they can ride the ride again. So all we're gonna have to do is press F3 and gather the coordinates just like we did over there. So what we're going to do is just gather the coordinates just like we did earlier, grab the block coordinate, and it's just 1254, -518, and then after that we just highlight it and copy it, and we can always put it in chat if we lose it in any way possible, and then we can just go to the very back of our command chain and go to that very last command block and do the exact same thing, /TP at P, Command V, Control V, done. Then all we have to do is test out if this thingy works. So now what we can do is replace this with a button. Once we have that button down and the sun is going down, this is a perfect time to ride the Ferris wheel. Let's do this thing. Oh, I completely forgot. Wow, that was an epic fail. All we have to do now is put these repeaters on a full tick delay. That is what happens if you don't put the repeaters on a full tick delay. It will go super, super fast, and you won't even know what just happened. You don't even know you went on a ride. So all you have to do is just keep clicking these until they are full ticks, just like this. Now it is the moment of truth. We have the moon coming up. Pretty nice time. It's a starry night. It's perfect time to ride the Ferris wheel. So what we're going to do is press this button, and it's working. It looks so cool. It's the same animation as I showed you before. It works perfectly, and we did it for 2 full loops. Now if you want to hide all this redstone in the back, all you got to do is sort of just cover it like we would in any other redstone creation. Just sort of cover it up. We don't want to put one right here because that will cut off the redstone signal from right here from going up. As you can see, if we place that right there, we can see it no longer connects just like that. So we'll just break that block right there and just go across just like this. And you can always make that look a lot more stylish and appealing if you want to. But for now, we're just going to cover it up like this. Now, a couple of notes for this. If you want to make this in a Minecraft map for a single player map, that would be so awesome and cool. A Minecraft single player map is probably the best way to use this creation, because when you're using the @p command, if there's a player that's pretty close to you when you press the button, it will also teleport the player randomly once it hits to a random cart after you pressed it, because once you press it, the player is closer than you to the command blocks since you teleported away from the command block, so it'll start teleporting the player randomly to a random cart and they'll get stuck, and maybe you'll get stuck because a command block doesn't activate for you. So it's crazy if you use the @p command. So I suggest not doing this for a multiplayer server unless you find a way to keep players away and just one person at a time. But like I said, a great way to use this is in a single player map. If you are a map creator, this is a great thing to do for a map. So yeah, that's pretty much all the notes I have for this. And this is what it looks like if we do like 3 or 4 loops. I forgot how many I did on this, but there are a lot more loops than I did out there. So what we're going to do is press this button, and as you can see, we're going just like we did outside. And it looks a lot cooler if you do many more loops. And like I said, the only way to do more loops is just adding on the same coordinates over and over again. That looks like 3 or 4 loops to me, but yeah. Thank you all oh so very much for watching this video, and of course, if you did enjoy it, please leave me a like on this video. It lets me know if you want to see more command block videos, tutorials, stuff like that. And also let me know in the comments if you guys subscribe to my channel for the first time. I will reply to your comment, heart your comment, and like your comment. And as always I say in my tutorial videos and command videos, let me know how you guys used this creation in the comment section and or tweet it to me. It's a lot easier to get a hold of me through Twitter than YouTube. So tweet me a screenshot if you made this in your map, in your single player world, and anywhere you use this creation at YouTube MGFG. And if it's really good, I might just feature your name and your screenshot in a video. Thank you all oh so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for more.